off the crossbar. To left field and down for a base hit.
Hunterdon Central is going to win the state finals here tonight.
Mark it on the board. Touchdown, Red Devils. On the deflection. Hunterdon Central.
And welcome to tonight's live stream coverage of Red Devils basketball here on the HCTV live stream. And we're joined in the pregame show by Red Devils senior Connor Hersig. Connor coming off an ankle injury, but looking to return to the lineup. Connor, how is everything feeling for tonight's game?
I did a lot of work with Mr. P, and it's feeling a lot better. I think I'm going to play today.
Great. So we've got Franklin coming in, a team you guys had some success against earlier this year, but they're a pretty good team. What do you remember from that game back in December?
Very physical. They out-rebounded us. I don't know exact numbers, but I think it might have been double digits. So just got to get on the glass, play sound defense. That's pretty much it.
That was a good win for you guys at the time, though, on the road. I remember it was sort of like a bellwether game the way the season was going. What did you learn from that game and getting that win on the road?
Well, me personally, I remember before that game, I tried to force a lot of stuff. So going into that game, I remember not forcing as many things and like playing as the game came to me. So
you guys were at the kind of middle point of the season. Things are starting to hit the back stretch here. How do you feel like things have been going of late? I know you were out Saturday, but for the team in general?
Last week's kind of been tough. Injuries, sicknesses. So we're just looking to come in today and just win with what we have.
Stay tuned for Red Devils basketball next on the HCTV live stream.
Welcome here to HCTV. Today we have the Hunterdon Central Red Devils taking on the Franklin Warriors. Franklin second in the Skyland Delaware division, and Hunterdon Central is fifth. Sixth is Hillsborough, the one from bottom. Franklin one from the top, just behind Gill. We should have a great encounter here.
I'm Bryce Cohen here with Coach Stefazio. Coach, you guys are a bit short-handed tonight with Luke Knight out with illness. What's the offense going to look like tonight?
Hopefully it's five guys playing as one. We're going to try and get that ball moving. We're going to try and use their physicality and their aggressiveness against them a little bit and just play good basketball.
All right, thank you, Coach. Back to Tyler and Frank.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, thank you, Bryce there. Courtside with Coach Stefazio. So obviously, like Frank said, Central winning a couple weeks back when these two teams played. Franklin, they were coming off with some COVID issues in that game. We expect a stronger version of them today, but definitely Franklin, like I said, one of the top teams in this division, second in the Skyland Delaware Conference, just behind Gill. They've won 4 out of the last 5, so they're in a bit of good form. Central lost last time out against Trenton in a heartbreaker, 65-57. Colin Chiante coming off a 26-point performance, and Landon Marsh had 14 points. He had 4 threes. So, Central, they're going to have to go to Chiante tonight because obviously Luke Knight is out, which will be a huge miss for them, Frank.
Yeah, they were missing Connor Hersek last game, their best player, so that was definitely a key in the loss. He's back tonight, which is good for Central, but yeah, the loss of Luke Knight is definitely big at the point guard position for Central.
Yeah, Luke Knight out tonight, but they do have Hunter Shorter back. No Matt Schwartz, the sophomore, who's been a key for them off the bench, giving them consistent minutes, averaging just under 10 points a game, which has been huge for them. And Connor Hersek, last time they played against Franklin, he had 21 points, and Chase Hanton had 6, Chiante had 15, Schwartz had 11, so they're going to have to pick up Schwartz's points, and Shorter also that hit that game was in double digits as well at 10 points, so they're going to need similar contributions from all those players, and obviously they're going to need some of the younger players here to step up, cover the points Schwartz and Knight would bring, cover the pace control that Knight would bring, and see what they can do here in this one. It's a huge game for them. This always is a great game between these two teams, so we'll see what we get here today as we await the national anthem. We will catch you on the back side of it when it's over. So we're back here, ready for this one, as we just about to hear starting lineups. First for Franklin, the senior, number 1, Isaiah Cotton. He's their best player, 10.6 points per game, 4.7 rebounds, averages 2 assists, and just under 3 steals per game. Isaiah Cotton, man to watch out, number 1, watch out for him. He'll be their point guard tonight. Number 20, Cameron Snowden, the junior. The big man will play as a forward. Be a huge threat down low, you would assume. Number 22, Jake Novielli, another junior in there for them, will be playing probably as a forward, you'd expect as well. Another guard, Josh Mingledolf, the senior, their second scorer on the team. He had 13 points in the loss to Hunterdon Central. He'll play as a second guard, and the big man, Peyton Bonds, the junior, number 25, will be the center for the Warriors tonight. Very athletic team, aggressive team, full of scoring. Height in there as well. Definitely can be dangerous for the Red Devils as far as the Red Devils go tonight. Their starting lineup, like I said, Luke Knight out, Schwartz out, so changes his starting lineup, changes the bench rotation, you would assume. Thomas Schreiber playing as a guard. He'll get one of his first starts of the year. 6'2", 170, Thomas Schreiber. Jacob DiGiovanni, the 6'3" man, 190, will be there as a forward. Colin Chiante being announced right now. He'll play as the guard, 6'1", 185 in the absence of Luke Knight. Connor Hersick, the danger man, as Frank said, 6'1", 180. He's averaging 18 points per game. And Hunter Shorter, the big man, 6'7", 205, will play as a center for the Red Devils. He's been scoring a little better recently, but he needs to definitely pick up the scoring tonight in the absence of Knight. No Schwartz, like I said. They need his presence down there. Can't get bullied by Bonds, the big man. But the Red Devils certainly with talent in their starting lineup as well. It'll be interesting to see how this one goes early on, which could dictate the whole pace of the game, depending on this first opening quarter. As you see starting lineup on your screen. Schreiber, DiGiovanni, Hersick, Chiante, and Shorter for the Red Devils. Shorter, opening tip, will take it against Peyton Bonds. The big man, super important for this team, is what Coach Tony Mento told us before. And the tip is up, and it will be retrieved by Mingledolf for the Warriors. Schreiber on the coverage early on. Mingledolf, give it to Cotton. Corner, that's a three. And that's an early make there for Snowden from the corner. Keontae, give it to Hersick. Baseline, DiGiovanni couldn't control. Keontae again. In the paint, Shorter, up strong. Really needed to put that one away, he'll miss. Here's Cotton, so quick and dynamic, he's up the court. Mingledolf, Cotton three. Front rim, DiGiovanni, easy board for him, he'll push it. Here's Keontae, nice move to get on Cotton, but couldn't get it to go. Red Devils 0 for 2 from layups early on. Doing the hard part, but not putting it in the net. Mingledolf, pull up. No good. DiGiovanni, his second board already. Game already. Super fast. Keontae. DiGiovanni. Keontae will be the point. Coming off the game of his life. Described by Coach DeFazio, 26 in a loss to Trenton on Saturday. Hersick to the hole. Denied. Again. Up again, and he gets it to go. Connor Hersick on the board early on here. Mingledolf. Novielli. DiGiovanni with the steal. Schreiber spins, puts it up, no good. Mingledolf, big board. Corner Novielli. Junior, swing Cotton. He puts it up. Air. Here's DiGiovanni. Give it to Hersick. Shorter. He lost it. Wanted to foul. Novielli pushes. Goes all strong. Won't go. Bond. Schreiber denied. Shorter is DiGiovanni. He pulls it out. Hersick for three. Front rim. Bonds with the board. Schreiber, dynamic block there. His defenses have been really impressive. Not too much on the offensive side, but defensively he's looked good all year. Has to be said. Shorter goes up strong. And now he gets the easy board. Hersick. DiGiovanni. Easy deuce for him.
Smart play by DiGiovanni, cutting to the basket there, catching his defender off guard.
Red Devils bring the press. Novielli. And again, working it in the paint for Cameron Snowden there. Snowden had 16 points in the loss to Central last time out. Colin had 17, and Mingledolf had 13. Mingledolf with the early dime. Novielli hitting the three for the Warriors. And Mingledolf from the line is 0 for 1 so far. And he misses the pair. Big board by Bonds. Peyton Bonds, that is. Peyton Bonds gets it to go.
Both teams running a press early.
Here's Schreiber. Keontae. This will hold. Gets downhill, lost to control. Will stay with him. Love it when he goes downhill, calling Keontae. Like you said, Frank, what Coach Menta told us earlier is if this Franklin team does not come out pressing, aggressive on defense, they will lose. That is just their style. They had forced 23 turnovers last time against Central and scored 24 points from those 23 turnovers. So we can expect more of the same tonight. Cotton lost control. Driver. Great pass for Shorter. DiGiovanni, again, nice cut. They wanted a travel, they won't get it. Schreiber, great vision. Mingledolf sees a double. Mid-range, Bonds board. No and one though. It Snowden with the little baseline J. Bonds now will get to the line. Oh, for 3 now, the Warriors from the line. And the second one is good for the big man, Payne Bonds. Hersick. Schreiber, little jab. DiGiovanni was an intended target. Doesn't find them. Turnover there for Schreiber. Franklin now controlling with Bonds. Give it Mingledolf. He goes downhill. Nice move. Won't get it to go shorter. Secures that board. Here's Schreiber. DiGiovanni running baseline. He'll get it. Hersick on the swing. Say call it a 2. Mingledolf almost stepped out. Finds Snowden. Mingledolf again. That's Cotton. It's Keontae on the coverage. Snowden. Jay won't go. There's Hersick. Nice crossover. Connor Hersick working the moves. Gets denied though by Bonds. Puts it up again and it's good second time. 4 now for Hersick. And it's a fight for it now. DiGiovanni tried to get it. It's corner. Novielli 3. He's 2 for 2 from the behind the arc. Novielli with 6 now. Heating up from behind the arc. Jake Novielli, the junior. With Schreiber. Gives it Hersick. He goes. That's off right. Schreiber again. Little pull up. Back rim. Snowden with the rebound. Cotton got hit. Will be a foul there on Jacob DiGiovanni. So now Chase Hansen. He's been revitalized in his last couple of games with the amount of points he's scoring. He'll come off. Oh, sorry, come on for DiGiovanni. And Darnell Marsh in there for the Warriors now. He came on for it. Mingledolf is hurt at the moment. has it. He goes in. Snowden secures. Cotton. Great move by Cotton though. Shifty in the air. Didn't get it to go. It's Keontae. Had Hansen shorter. Threw it away. Marsh, Cotton in the corner, Marsh again. Step back, Schreiber in the air. His Bonds. Cotton in the post, now Snowden. Kick it Marsh. He goes behind the back. That's Elijah Brown now in there. Number 2 for the Warriors, the sophomore. Marsh, little runner, won't go. That was a great fight by Bonds to keep it in. Peyton Bonds, but just couldn't. Will be Red Devil ball. We're confusing now from the refs. See what the holdup is. Keontae now. Off the court. Sweet crossover by him. Schreiber. Ripped through. Cotton just did enough. Marsh. Strong move. Finger roll. Go. It's Keontae. Nice crossover again. Keontae puts it up. And he did everything right. Just can't finish in front of the rim.
Both of these teams have been super inefficient at the rim right now.
Yeah, definitely.
There's another miss.
Bonds there missing again. Marsh. Finally one goes. Darnell Marsh, his first two of the night. Timeout, Coach DeFazio. I think Red Devils probably very low right now, the percentage from the paint. They're doing everything good. Keontae getting to the rim. Persick as well. They're just not finishing at the moment.
Yeah, overall, the whole team hasn't been finishing. Same thing with Franklin, but with Central, they had a couple of those fast breaks earlier on the press. They're able to find their way through it, but they just missed some easy layups. So they're down 3 right now, but they easily could be winning this game if they were able to finish at the rim.
Yeah, definitely. If you think they convert most of those missed opportunities, they would have a good lead here. And into the huddle now. Cotton had a steal last time, and they had 19 steals, like I said before, as a team last time against Central. Cotton averages just under 3, 2.7 a game, so expect him to be an absolute nuisance for the Red Devils all night here. Keontae will bring it up the court. Cotton again on the coverage. Persick, strong to the rim, flipped it up underhand, and Persick will get it to go. He has 6.
He started off missing some easy layups, but he's got it together now. He's up to 6.
Marsh wide open 3. Didn't hit anything though. Here's Persick with a steal. Schreiber doesn't pull it. Here's Persick. Keontae has shorter with Snowden in there. Said to give it to Hanson. They don't get a shot up. Coach DeFazio is outraged. And Red Devils down by 1 here after this first quarter as we go to Bryce Cohen courtside.
First quarter of action is complete here at the Fieldhouse. Hunterdon Central trails by 1 here against Franklin. Early on, signs of what Coach DeFazio said in the pregame were evident. The whole team was playing as a one whole body being, and they were making sure that everyone was getting the ball. Not a lot of scoring early in the first half of the first quarter. However, during the second half of the first quarter, it started to heat up between the teams. Jacob DiGiovanni for Hunterdon Central got into a bit of a foul trouble with 2 fouls early on in the first quarter, so they pulled in for Chase Hansen. However, the team is looking good, only trailing by 1 here going into the second quarter. Back to Tyler and Frank.
Back here for the start of the second quarter. Looks like it'll be Snowden, Bonds, Elijah Brown, sophomore in there as well, Cotton as well, and of course Darnell Marsh just got the layup to go for Franklin. And it will be Red Devils ball. They just couldn't get a shot up there in the last position. Persick had a little scoop to go for the Red Devils with their last points. Oh, that was their last score, sorry. I think they're going to need a couple more of the scoop layups from Persick if they are to get a tighter hold on this game and get the lead here, but they definitely won't need that. Double dribble from Keontae. Just giving it straight to the Warriors. And they'll cause enough turnovers. You certainly don't need to be giving it to them. It's Marsh. Schreiber, the defender. He goes the other way of the Snowden screen. Marsh, shorter, got up to deny that. And it's Central ball. Shorter got up super high for the block. He certainly is a big presence in there, guarding the rim. Keontae, crossover. Schreiber. Little jab, he lost it though. Bonds, now Snowden. Have not got him going too much. He's Brown. Snowden spins. That's Cotton. Corner to Brown. Hersick on the coverage. Bonds, strong move. Can't get it to go. It's shorter, threw it away, but Marsh is called for the foul there on Keontae. Their first foul of the night. Now Schreiber coming off for Landon Marsh. Schreiber coming off with the 2 turnovers for Landon Marsh, who just had 14 points against Trenton. Like I said, he had 4 threes. Keontae all the way, but denied by Bonds. All he could do was push it out of play. Keontae threw it away.
That was an interesting pass there. He was looking for Hersick, but didn't look on the money whatsoever.
The original play was for Shorter. Maybe they had the screen for him, but they couldn't get it to him.
Yeah, even if that was the play, that's still going to be a better pass. Can't be giving it away like that.
Very cheap from Keontae in these last couple possessions. Shorter. Keontae. Now Hansen. Look for Hersick. I wonder why Hansen just didn't turn and put that one up there.
He looked and saw Hersick open in the corner, but Franklin, they're fast on defense. They get a lot of steals, and that was a good play by them to knock it out of bounds.
It's Cotton again. I'm sorry, that was Brown that time, but Cotton now will guard the inbound. Elijah Brown will guard the sophomore, Landon Marsh. He also sophomore himself, Elijah Brown. Marsh, Hansen, Hersick. He's just so strong going to the rim and couldn't get it to go. He wanted a foul. Protected the ball so well there. Mingledorf back in. Snowden. Bonds. And Snowden going up. Shorter. The foul there. Snowden to the stripe. He missed his last pair. And a junior, Josh Willem, in now for the Red Devils. Shorter off. Willem played last time out, his first appearance in varsity minutes against Trenton. And he's got another opportunity tonight. And Snowden hits the second one. Keontae for Marsh. Novielli's in coverage. Marsh does well. Finds Keontae now. It's a good little play there with Marsh and Keontae combining. And Keontae gets on the board early on. He's good ball handler for Marsh. He just laid it off Keontae. They get the score and now force the turnover.
Yeah, the bad pass there by Franklin off the inbound gives Central the ball right back. It's tied 12-12.
Hersick gets doubled. Gives it to Hansen. Keontae, ball fake. Mid-range now. Looked like he got fouled. They didn't call it. Brown couldn't hold it. Keontae's there. He pushes now. Marsh 3 is good. As usual, he's money from the corner, Landon Marsh.
Just a good three-point shooter all around. Big spark off the bench for Central.
He does not miss from the from behind the arc. I could tell you that from playing with him a couple times. From behind the arc, he is just as pure as it gets. Still though, Franklin looking pretty good in the second quarter. A couple cheap turnovers, giving the Red Devils a bit of control in this game. They're up by 3 now.
Yeah, Franklin's only down 3, but with how often Central's been giving up the ball, they can easily get right back in if they're efficient off the turnovers, like they were the last time they played Central.
Well, you know with Morris, when he comes on, like you said, he's a great three-point shooter. From behind the arc, he's very good. You're going to get shooting from him, but they're going to need him to put on the floor tonight without Luke Knight. And he did it for Keontae's first bucket of the game, but you reckon that he'll probably need to do it a little more. Bonds in there. Denied by the rim. It's Keontae now. He pushes it. Pulls it back. Marsh again wide open. Same spot. Different result though. Hansen couldn't grab it. He hits the deck. Mingadolf is caught in. Strong. Hersick wanted to take the charge. And instead it's a block. Looked a bit harsh.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Could go either way. He was looking for the charge. Got the opposite.
It's Josh Mingadolf with the early pass for Cotton. Now he goes to the free throw line, chance for his first points of the night. He is their leading scorer, averages 10.6 points per game, but has not had a single point in this first half, rather. And the big man, Daniel Okafor. The junior will come in for Peyton Bonds, the other junior.
Looked like he wanted to check in, but the ref said not yet.
Khan missing again. I'm not sure why he's shooting 3 free throws, but I guess he is. And he gets 1 to go. Well, I guess I miscounted. He did go 1 for 2. They put Marsh in motion. Keontae, give it to Marsh. He goes strong to the rim, and that's what they need for him to put it on the floor and get to the rim. You reckon that if this game goes on without Knight, they can't have Keontae and Hersick really being the only two this whole game to control the ball. They need a little more. They're getting it out from Marsh as he goes to the line. First one is good. And second is Warder. Miladolf directing traffic, give it to Snowden. Only has the 1 point. Keontae tipped it. He gets it again. And goes offhand. Miladolf got up high, but couldn't get anywhere near the layup from Keontae.
Great play by Keontae, forcing the steal and getting the bucket.
And 3. There is good. Novi Ellie. 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. He's just a microwave right now. He's 9 to lead all scorers. It's Keontae. Marsh. Give it to Keontae again. Hersick. And denied there by Okafor. Swatted that away. Cotton somehow got it to go. Isaiah Cotton, and it's Keontae on the floor. This would be terrible for the Red Devils. They were to lose Keontae. Just had the nice bucket we saw. Of course, the other layup as well. With the steals, the pace he's controlled so far in this game, he's been great. He's a freak athlete. He gets that probably from his lacrosse background. super strong as well, and they need him right now without Luke Knight. And he's back onto his feet. We'll see if he comes back in. Schreiber now coming in for him. So Wilhelm, Marsh, Schreiber, Hansen, and Hersick in there. Hersick goes all the way by himself, gets denied by the front of the rim though. Snowden. Long ball, Cotton. Mingledorf 3. Yes! Josh Mingledorf now heating up. Had the man advantage. Hersick was on the floor.
That shot gives Franklin the lead. They're up 21-19.
Tell you what, Hersick's on the deck a lot. He goes down there and Mingledorf with the foul. Franklin, like you said, up by 2 here.
Yeah, Hersick's been putting his head down and going right at the basket, even if there's 3 guys down there. So he's been on the floor a lot, like you said.
Yeah, and then feel like you need to get someone else going. No Keontae, you got Marsh, but they need Hansen maybe. He usually gets a decent amount of buckets. Haven't got him going at all tonight. Here's Marsh. Schreiber. Cotton on the coverage. Schreiber through the legs. Hansen. Marsh deep 3. Won't go. Bonds now. Mingledorf again. Won't go though. He's Schreiber. Hersick. He gave it away. Novielli on the floor. It's controlled by Hansen. And he gives it away. Mingledorf. And they say and 1. Couldn't see it, but saw it go through, and they call a foul there. On Chase Hansen, the giveaway and the foul.
Some sloppy passing there by Hersick, who first gave it away. Then Hansen was able to get it back, and then he turned it back over, and then gets the foul called.
Mingledorf, a chance for the 3-point play. His 6th point of the night. Hersick. And Hersick lost it again. Novielli. Okafor, he lost the handle.
Hersick is slow to get up over there. He's stretching out his leg, it looks like.
Yeah, he's got a little limp going there now. And DiGiovanni, haven't seen him in a while. He comes in for Hersick, who's limping a bit. The Franklin bench, tell you what, this is an electric team. And this is what Coach Mental told us. They start quick, they get on the back of it, and they will ride it for as long as they can with that aggression, the noise, the momentum, everything. DiGiovanni. There's Marsh. Just threw it up. He hits the deck now. Mingledorf. DiGiovanni on the coverage. And they call it travel. And DiGiovanni fired up about that. Mingledorf been talking all night to the crowd, to the ref, to the players, and disappointed with that call. But Josh Mingledorf will turn it over. So that decibel's increasing here right now. DiGiovanni, Mingledorf, tough D, gets beaten on Marsh 3. Rims in and out, crowd wanted that to go. Bonds moves really well for a big man, Peyton Bonds. It's Mingledorf again. DiGiovanni loves to guard him. Can't see much at the Franklin bench. Standing in front of me. But it's a turnover. And the crowd going crazy again.
Yeah, the crowd looked like they were really into it that possession. They might have caused that turnover.
Ew, I think they call a foul. Marsh down for Mingledolf. And they're happy to see him go.
Crowd waves him goodbye.
Hersick back in for Hansen. DiGiovanni. I'd love to run Hersick as a 2-guard. Not so much bringing it up, getting him as much touches as they can though. Here he is now. Spins. Crosses over. Looks for Schreiber. Schreiber goes back door. Instead he gives it to Marsh. DiGiovanni have not got him going. Well, not as much as they would like at least. Marsh. Schreiber. Puts it up. Okafor, big block. Schreiber gets it again. Briefly, however. Marsh behind the back corner. Collins swings it. That's a 3. Marsh. Bang from him.
He took his time on that one too. Set his feet. Cashed it for 3.
No way he was going to miss. And Hersick again, another hard fall, but we'll get to the line. Okafor now with 2 blocks. Like I said, DiGiovanni have not gotten going at all in this second quarter. And he's super young right now, lineup out there for the Red Devils, and it's showing a little bit. Hersick, they needed that one for sure. 7 for him, cuts the lead to 7. Coach Mento giving some advice to his team. And the second one's good from Hersick. 8 for him. Marsh. Been a consistent score for them so far in this game. Has 5. Especially for the minutes he's playing. Marsh will play tough D though, that's for sure. Novielli gets on it. He is 9. Novielli again! His first miss, he's 3 for 4 now. Okafor puts it up. Gets denied. Marsh now gets it to Cotton. Marsh. Cotton. There's Cotton. He goes to the rim. And Bonds, Schreiber went for the block, but they call a foul. Bonds now has a chance to extend the lead here for the Warriors going into the second half. And it's off by Bonds. And the second one's good from Peyton Bonds with 4 now. And Hersick hit the rafters and almost went in. But 21-28, the Warriors lead going into the second half as we send it over to Bryce Cohen courtside.
Welcome back here to HCTV. I'm Bryce Cohen here. After our first half of action, Hunterdon Central trails Franklin 21-27. Hunterdon Central looked good starting off in the second quarter. However, Franklin went on a 14-0 run to close the deficit and go way ahead. Colin Caliente as well went down with a pretty gruesome lower leg injury. It didn't look too good, but hopefully he'll be all right. As well as Connor Hershek getting a little shaken up towards the end of the second quarter. Things got pretty tense here in the field house. However, both teams are playing pretty good, and Hunterdon Central will look to cut the deficit in the second half.
And joining us today at halftime of the Red Devils game against the Franklin Warriors, Red Devils senior Colin Coriente. So Colin, you're coming off that game on Saturday against Trenton. Big day for you, especially with the team shorthanded. How did that feel?
It was a good day for us. We lost by like 5 or 6, but I thought the team played well. We played our game, we played fast. It's a few things I and the team could have done better, and we definitely would have walked out of training with the W, but, we learned, and now we're going to continue what we're learning to the rest of the year.
But we had 3 starters out in that game, 3 senior starters. A lot fell on your shoulders, 26 points. Had to feel good from that edge of it.
Yeah, it was definitely good to have a good game, but 3 seniors went down and we had 3 sophomores come up, and they're going to gain a lot of experience from that and help us for the end of this year and for the next few years at Central.
So the last home game here was just a heartbreaker, the Bridgewater game. What do you guys learn from a game like this, especially as a senior, one of the older guys on this team?
Yeah, that's the second time that happened to us. First Hillsborough right before Christmas break, and now that where we were up big in the game and we settled and we end up losing by a point. So getting 2 experiences from that, we can't have that happen again, and we got to close out games, especially when we're up by 10 or more. It just has to happen because losing 2 of those games really hurts with seeding and the rest of our season.
So Colin, we're hitting the back stretch of the schedule at this point. What are going to be the keys of this team heading forward? We're coming into tonight's game at 5-8. Want to turn that one around a little bit. What will be the keys?
We just got to keep playing together. We got to just do what we're coached to do and finish the games. Like we play well throughout the first 3 quarters, and then 4th quarter hits and we kind of relax too much, even if we're up or down. So we just got to keep playing hard in the 4th, do what we're coached to do, settle down. We have enough experience now where we should be able to be mature enough to make the right passes and right plays at the end of the game. And yeah, it's almost February, and an old coach here, Coach Conway, used to say February, it's Central time. So we're ready for it, and we're ready to continue at the Central time in February.
And Central time will continue with the second half action. That was Red Devils senior Colin Coyente. Stay tuned for Red Devils and Franklin's second half here on the HCTV live stream.
All right, I'm Bryce coming back with Coach Fazio. Coach, what are your thoughts on the first half of action here?
Listen, the guys are playing tough, playing hard. We're down a couple pieces offensively. We just need to secure rebounds with 2 hands. We're getting stops. We just can't allow second chance points. That's all.
Understood. And what's the condition of Colin's lower leg?
He's out for the rest of the game. He's got a sprained ankle, so somebody's going to have to step up.
Absolutely. Thank you, Coach. Thank you. Back with some second half action here.
So back here at the Fieldhouse here at Hunterdon Central for the start of the second half. The Warriors winning by 7, 28-21. Frank, what were your thoughts on the first half?
Well, overall, and especially in the second quarter, Central had a lot of sloppy turnovers and just some bad misses. They need to clean that up, which I'm sure Coach Fazio told them in the locker room before coming out for the start of the second half, that they got to clean up those turnovers, take some better shots, and I think they can get back in this game. They're down by 7, not too bad. They can definitely come back and win.
Well, they're going to have to do it without Colin Chiante out for the rest of the game with a sprained ankle. It'll be Schreiber, Marsh, Giovanni, Shorter, Hersick for the Red Devils, Snowden, Bonds, Cotton on the ball now, Mingledorf and Novielli for the Warriors. Snowden will pull up, and he'll get that one to go. Snowden coming off an 18-point performance in the win versus Notre Dame last time out on Saturday. Hersick goes to the rim strong. They won that one 62-50. Bonds had 12 boards, and Colin had 3 steals as well. And Hersick to the line again. That's good from Hersick. He's 9 now. Hansen in for Shorter, who didn't last too long in the second half. And he gets that to go. He has 10 now. Leads all scorers. Novielli with 9 for the Warriors. Mingledorf gives it to Novielli. Bonds. Not really where they would want him to be. Now he's in the post. And Schreiber on him. Big mismatch. Cotton didn't get anything, but almost was a dime. They say Bonds pushed it off, though.
Yeah, not sure if that was a shot or a lob there, but
Either way, going to be Central ball.
Schreiber to inbound. DiGiovanni now will run the point. So no Chianti, no Knight. And they'll have to do with DiGiovanni. Marsh, wide open three. And goes on the top of the backboard. Should have been out of bounds. They don't call it, though. It's Mingledorf. Cotton. Novielli three. It's good. 4 threes now for Jack Novielli with 12.
That was a beautiful pass there to get him open for the 3.
Cotton setting him up. He's March just missed a tray himself. DiGiovanni doesn't pull. Goes in the paint. Great pass for Hansen, and he gets the easy deuce. Chase Hansen. DiGiovanni, it's a beautiful pass. So the jumper's working for Franklin Central, working it inside here. In the second half, Mingledorf freezes by Schreiber. Novielli goes baseline. Back for Mingledorf. He slipped a bit on Snowden. Cotton, step back, puts it up, front rim. Schreiber able to secure the board. DiGiovanni. Hersick, wide open tray. It's good. 13 for Connor Hersick.
He missed a couple open threes earlier. Definitely good to see him back on track, cashing that one, putting Central only down 5 now.
There's DiGiovanni with a nice pass to find them. Like you said, the lead is 5 for the Warriors. Bit of a run for the Red Devils. Novielli, 4 for 5 from behind the arc. 12 points for him. Coach Tafazio now wants to talk things over with his Red Devils in mad conversation with them. Novielli to inbound for the Warriors. Bonds elevates, puts it up. Doesn't get anything though. Here's Hersick, DiGiovanni. He'll push. Now he'll put his foot on the gap on the break here. Marsh in the paint. Fade. The roll won't go. Schreiber fights, won't get it. Novielli. Hersick and Giovanni there. DiGiovanni on it. Hansen from Marsh. It was tipped by Cotton. Will stay Red Devils ball. So a bit of a scrum there on the floor, and they ultimately will stay with the Red Devils. Hersick. Marsh, another open three. And he's been struggling a bit in the second half. Hansen fights for it. And somehow they don't call a jump ball, but it saves the Red Devils regardless. Schreiber has to chase it down. And off his foot, Franklin ball.
Looks like we jinxed Landon after making his first 3.
Yeah,
Hasn't been able
definitely.
to hit a whole lot since.
That's my bad on that. Schreiber talking to Coach DeFazio there, a little bit of some confusion. Novielli. Cotton almost stolen by Marsh. Cotton way too strong off the backboard. Hersick, DiGiovanni. And he gets it through. 6 for him now, DiGiovanni. Hersick was a great board and great pass. Hersick, he gets boards, points, and assists as well, but mainly it's been his ability to get the boards there. But Mingledorf, great move. Hersick a bit disappointed there. Mingledorf just great body control in the air to put that one through.
Yeah, beautiful shot. Gets the foul call 2 and 1.
Like I said, Hersick, it's his ability to just grind on the floor, put his body on the line. try to take a charge. He's always on the ground, but fighting to get boards as well with his point scoring ability. And short by Mingledorf. So he is 8, and that's up in the corner by Hersick. Mingledorf, Cotton, Mingledorf again, open 3, rims out, Snowden rebound. And they push it with Hersick. He goes to the rim. He'll get it to go. It's back the other way, though. Marsh. Cotton. Goes inside. Gets to roll Isaiah Cotton. That's 5 now. Marsh with the dime. Hersick was 12. DiGiovanni. Great backdoor for Hersick. It was denied, though, by Mingledorf. He runs the floor. Marsh. Mingledorf. Cotton. 3. It's good. Isaiah Cotton. Putting the Franklin bench on their feet. And he's pumped up about that. Great ball movement. Marsh. Mingledorf. Cotton. And it's all bottom from the Warriors. Red Devils now with a bit of work to do, down by 8. What do you think they've done wrong so far in this third quarter?
Well, kind of what I said before we started the second half. The turnovers and some questionable shot choices, clean those up. They'll get back in it. They're still down 8, but still a lot of time left to play. Hersick also needs to keep doing what he's doing. He's been taking some questionable shots, but he's been scoring as well. If he can keep that up, they'll get back in it.
Well, problem with the Red Devils is Hersick is 12, but it's really no one else. It's DiGiovanni with 6. Marsh obviously has 5, but other than that, Hansen doesn't think I'm going. Keontae had 4, but he's out now. Nothing from Schreiber. Obviously no Shorter. Shorter hasn't played a lot, but he hasn't played a lot in the second half, but he hasn't gotten any points on the board. And obviously no Schwartz and Knight, so the scoring's a bit limited for the Red Devils. For the Warriors, it's been Cotton now heating up. Marsh, Novielli with 12, Mingledorf with 8, Bonds adding 4 as well, so they're just spreading the points a little better.
Yeah, Central needs to get everybody more involved, spread the love, get everybody else some shots, and we'll get back in it.
Schreiber now to inbound, play some good D, but they're going to need something from the offensive end. Cotton playing tough D, riding the hip of DiGiovanni. DiGiovanni doing well to keep it for the Red Devils. Wilhelm in it now. He's on it now, Hansen. They go with now Hersick. Hansen, Marsh guarding him. DiGiovanni trying to cross over, lost it. Cotton, he got up high, didn't dunk it. That's what the crowd wanted. Instead goes with the finger roll. It's just as effective. 10 for Isaiah Cotton. That's his season average. DiGiovanni, nice handles this time. He's going to have to take risks running the point, and you can't be mad if he does turn it over. It's not his usual role, but they're going to need him to take some risk, and they're going to need to get some reward out of that.
I'd like to see Schreiber, Marsh taking it up.
Definitely is Marsh to the cup, and he goes way down there. See the foul's on. He'll go to the line. It's number 5, Darnell Marsh for the Warriors with the foul. That's his second. Landon Marsh to the line. And that's good from Landon Marsh. He's 3 for 3 from the line so far tonight. Has 6. Make it 7. Lead is just 8 now. They set the trap. Stays Red Devils ball. Mingledolf controlling. Give it to Snowden. Only the 1 point for him. Usually they're one of their main scorers. Marsh, nice little crossover. Mingledolf. Jab. Has Marsh in the corner. Instead goes all the way. Doesn't get it to go. Wilhelm. Great board by him. Josh Wilhelm there. Good work on the defensive board. Sorry, here's DiGiovanni. Marsh, open three. Again, he's off. Hansen. Wilhelm. Roll won't go. Wilhelm again. And this time he gets it to go. Joshua Wilhelm. That time on the offensive boards, getting the second opportunity there. Snowden, little fade, doesn't go. Keeps it in. Cotton, Mingledolf. And they call a block on Hansen. He tried to take the charge. And again, it's another rough call, but maybe he was in the restricted area there. Tell you what, though. Mingledolf can get up real high with that. It's just, and he gets up high and can control his body in the air too. Some very shifty with it, not only on the ground with the dribble, but also in the air. He's to the line again. Struggled a bit tonight from the stripe. And again, he misses front rim. Daniel Okafor in now for Cameron Snowden. Mingledolf again misses it. Free throws could come back to haunt them. We'll see, though. DiGiovanni guarded by Cotton. And there's a foul. They called that on Isaiah Cotton. Fourth team foul for Franklin. His first by Cotton. Wilhelm. Mingledolf again. Cotton, wide open three. Misses backroom Schreiber. Great rebound by him. Nice crossover. Here's DiGiovanni. I tell you, that could be goaltending. And they call the goaltending, or no, they call a foul. Looked like that was on the backboard for sure. Daniel Okafor with the foul. And they don't give DiGiovanni the bucket, so he'll have to make these free throws to get to 8 points. He's got the first one, no problems. And second as well, so 8 now for DiGiovanni. They're going to need more of that from him. Cotton. Marsh. Bonds sets the screen. Mingledolf. It looks like they're going to hold here for the last shot. Schreiber, though, comes out. Wilhelm guarding Marsh now. Here's Mingledolf. Uses the screen well. And that one's deflected. They call a foul on Hansen. He's throws his arms up. He's disappointed there. Okafor off. Snowden in. Cotton, just 10 seconds, under 10 to play. Cotton, Marsh, the coverage. Cotton, crossover, give it. Bonds gets in, loses it. Schreiber, and that'll do it for this third quarter. It's a narrow 4-point lead for Franklin. It was Very intense third quarter. And we'll see what that fourth quarter has to bring as we go to Bryce Cohen courtside here.
We are back here after the third quarter here at the Fieldhouse. Central down 38-42. They cut down the deficit only to 4 points here in the third quarter. However, they didn't capitalize on the amount of fouls that Franklin had. They had 5 team fouls to start off the second half. My take on it, capitalize on second chance opportunities when you get rebounds, as well as capitalizing on those fouls and free throws, and you'll be watching a Hunterdon Central victory tonight. However, if you can't do that, Franklin will come out on top. Back with you guys with some fourth quarter action coming up next.
Thank you, Bryce. So, into this fourth quarter, looks like Okafor, Darnell Marsh. Daniel Okafor, Darnell Marsh out there, as well as Cotton. Jake Novielli with 12 back in there, and Peyton Bonds. So they go with the two bigs, Bonds and Okafor. Novielli playing us with 3, and it'll be Marsh and Cotton. That's the guards. Hersick back in, Hansen. Still no Hunter Shorter. But it will be Shriver, DiGiovanni, and Marsh for the Red Devils. They've been shorthanded in this game, like Franklin was the first time around, but they've shown great fight. But they're going to need a little more in this fourth quarter. Marsh, open 3. Again, he's struggling. It's tipped. Schreiber. DiGiovanni. Marsh on the cut. Goes inside, and again, it was on the floor. Marsh, Darnell Marsh it is, with his 3rd foul now. Team number 6. One more, they'll be in the bonus. Schreiber. Marsh. It's a good pass by Schreiber's Hansen. DiGiovanni goes to the rim, gets Okafor in the air, and gets an easy bucket. DiGiovanni now having a great game for himself. He is 10. Darnell Marsh, been a good point for the Warriors so far, and it was Novielli. Nice little slalom run there from him, and he'll get the foul. Lennon Marsh called for the trip. Cameron Snowden back in now for Daniel Okafor. Screen from Snowden. Cotton. Bonds. Back for Isaiah Cotton. Spins. Snowden. Mid-range. And that's good by Cameron Snowden. Now he has 3 points. DiGiovanni. Marsh. Lost the handle. Stays with DiGiovanni. Asks for the screen. Gets it. Marsh. Hansen gives it to him in the paint. He spins on it. Hersick. And he puts it up. He got Bonds in the air. Did really well. This clever play. He'll get to the line now.
Central
Cotton with his 2nd foul.
Hersick going to the line down 4, looking to make it a 2-point game with 6:22 left. I feel like this game could come down to some crucial free throws, which Franklin missed a lot of them earlier, which could come back to bite him.
Hersick 13. Yeah, we talked about that back when they missed those free throws. Novielli now will come off for Mingledorf. Will those free throws come back too? Cost him this game, we'll see. Second one's off by Hersick. Marsh. Now crosses half court. Gets a trap. Doesn't get the foul though. He throws that one away. DiGiovanni had to steal. DiGiovanni turns. Denied by Bonds though. It's Mingledorf the other way. Weaving. Puts it up. Doesn't get the roll. Hansen with the board. Hersick. Crossover. Downhill. Yes, by Connor Hersick there. It's good from him. The lead is 1 for the Warriors. Marsh struggling a bit. They want a jump ball. It's a timeout, though. And Hanson's board turned into an opportunity. And Hersick there got to the rim and put it away. So it's been so far electric fourth quarter. Central, it's been the fourth quarter for them all year. It's haunted them. They just cannot close out games. Lost a lot of close games. A 1-point loss last time to Bridgewater Raritan at home. Lost another 1-point loss to Hillsborough at home. Did close out against Del Val, however, obviously. Lost last time against Trenton. It was a little further. Wasn't exactly 1 point, 65-57, but they were outscored in the fourth quarter, 25-19. And they could not afford to have that happen again for them tonight. They need to definitely outscore Franklin in this fourth quarter if they're to get this W here. But it is Central with the second to worst defense in the league. Bridgewater Raritan is the worst, but they've conceded 774 points this whole year. That's about 60 a game. So far, they're only at 44, though, so they defended well tonight, especially being short-handed. So we'll see what they can do here. They need to defend well for sure if they're going to close this one out. Marsh is Snowden. The Cotton cuts through. Bonds. Mingledolf. Cotton, good ball movement from the Warriors. Mingledolf. A little jab. He lost the handle. It's a turnover by Josh Mingledolf there. His second. DiGiovanni. They need a good possession. DiGiovanni. Marsh goes to the rim. No contest whatsoever. And Landon Marsh gives the Red Devils the lead. It's an easy bucket in the end for him. Bonds. Snowden. Inside. Flips it. It's good. Effortless from Cameron Snowden. And it's back. A 1-point lead for the Warriors. DiGiovanni. Marsh again. DiGiovanni. Schreiber, and it's Cotton with the steal. And again, he doesn't throw it down the bench. He wants to every single time, though.
He looks like he wants to, but then last second he bails out for like a finger roll.
Definitely the more sensible option if he doesn't have the confidence in it. He's Hersick. Oh, great move by him, but couldn't get it. He wants a foul. And Marsh got his hand in. It's still Cotton there. Mingledolf doesn't take the three. Doesn't take it again. Snowden. Schreiber, great rebound by him. He got a couple nice boards tonight. Red Devils timeout now. It's Cotton with 12 points now. Remember, averages 10.6 a game. He's had another steal. As well, that's his second. He averages 2.7 steals a game. Central, obviously, Marsh had that nice bucket for them, but they need a little more here. It's just been not consistent enough putting the ball in the net for them. They need some more scoring for sure. Needing working inside a bit. 3-point shooting's been a little off for them, definitely. But still, by no means out of this game. 3 points is the lead for Franklin. 3:40 left to play. It can go either way for sure. Red Devils very much in it. The Warriors can definitely see them pulling away here too if the Red Devils aren't careful. Will be Schreiber to inbound for DiGiovanni. Marsh gets the screen. Set its back door for Hersick. I'll have to dive on it. Hansen as well. And it's a whole bunch of chaos in there. It's Cotton. Mingledorf. Won't pull. Marsh. Cotton now. Mingledorf guarded by Schreiber. Darnell Marsh for the Warriors. And they're going to take as much clock as they can, looking for the perfect shot. And it's Cotton instead with the fadeaway. DiGiovanni gets it away. Hersick, the three for the tie. Won't go. Snowden the rebound. Cotton crosses over, gets to the rim. That's great work there by Isaiah Cotton with the crossover to get to the rim, and he goes to the line now. Hansen with the foul. He's in a bit of trouble too. Chase Hansen, 3 fouls now.
2 big free throws here for Franklin. Needs both to put him up 5.
Just about gets the roll in the first. Cotton with 13. No. And the roll 14 for him. Hansen coming off now. It's Wilhelm. And then for the Red Devils, still no Hunter Shorter. 5 is the lead for the Warriors. Hersick. Schreiber kept it in. DiGiovanni gets downhill. Marsh. Hersick. DiGiovanni back for Connor Hersick. Hersick again on the floor. Marsh just about keeps it. Now he pulls a 3. Again, it's front rim by him. He doesn't miss right or left. Sign of a good shooter, but can't get it to go. Schreiber, Hersick. Now he puts it up. Was over Mingledorf, won't go. Stays Red Devils ball. They need a bucket. They need it fast. And they tried a little cheeky inbound where Hersick just puts it up.
They normally try that at least once a game.
Didn't work though. Usually the player on the face guard can't see it. Foul on Hersick. He's saying it's soft. So Hersick does not get a lot of love from the refs. He goes to the rim. He could probably get a foul call every single time, but they just don't give him really anything. Marsh for the Warriors. The lead is 5 still, and he put his hand in the face of Hersick, and they'll get the foul. Franklin not happy with that one, but it was a bit of a stiff arm to the face there. Marsh with the foul. That's his 4th. Hansen in for Wilhelm. And it's Elijah Brown having to come in for Darnell Marsh in the foul trouble he's in. 4 minutes now for Elijah Brown. DiGiovanni, Marsh. DiGiovanni again. Hansen couldn't control. It was a tough pass to get. I don't think he was exactly expecting it. And then Wilhelm in quickly again for Hansen. Mingledorf is Marsh. Back in for Brown. Marsh gets a trap, works out of it well. Cotton. Baseline. And it's Bonds that somehow, it looks like he was going to go for the jam, but it got tipped in. DiGiovanni, Hersick has to put it up. He does. It's good by Connor Hersick.
Clutch. Huge shot. Down 4 with 40 seconds left.
17 for Hersick. Averages 18, remember. Cotton. Down by 4. Marsh fouls. And Cotton has been a little iffy from the line, to say the least.
Central's going to need him to miss at least one. Making both. With
Hanson back in for Wilhelm to try to get this board. 1-1.
Franklin has 3 guys back.
First one's good from Cotton. Cotton again. It's 15, Isaiah Cotton. Here's Hanson. Timeout, Coach DeFazio. So Red Devils down by 5. What do you think the thinking will be going into these closing stages of the fourth quarter?
Well, you're down 5 with 30 seconds left. I think they're going to go with a 3-pointer here. The question is to who. I think Landon Marsh has been inconsistent tonight, to say the least.
Yeah, not been a good shooting night. From usually he's pretty good, but
yeah, especially in the second half, he hasn't been really reliable. So tough. Wonder who you go to here with 30 seconds left, down 5.
Well, you would think Hersick with 17. Their best player, obviously, shooting the ball decently from behind the arc. So maybe they go to him.
Yeah,
try to get the 3. And you think they foul after if they can't steal?
Well, with Hersick, I feel like if I'm Franklin, I try and double him because you know they want to go to him. You don't want to let them because he's definitely been their best player tonight with 17. So you don't want to give him the shot because he can definitely make it. I feel like you could let somebody else try and take it, but I don't know. That's just my personal thinking.
Well, this is where Luke Knight, Colin Chiante would come into the equation, but the only other shooter really is Morris. Schreiber's been almost a little scared to put the ball up. Hasn't taken many shots, so he's probably a bit cold, you would say. So you would think it's probably Hersick, could be Marsh, could be anyone, but we'll see what they do. Coach Mento giving his last instructions. It'll be DiGiovanni to get it. It looks like Marsh will get the screen. DiGiovanni, Hersick, he can shoot over. Mingledorf does. Brown, important board. It's a good substitution there, Elijah Brown with his height. And they call the foul on Hanson.
Needed that shot to go. This one effectively looks over. 19 seconds left, down 5.
Hersick can shoot over players, but couldn't get it to go. Brown now, first trip to the line for him. Won't go DiGiovanni. Marsh.
Got to get up a shot quick.
Need one quick. DiGiovanni has to put it up. I said it's Hersick. That one's good. Connor Hersick coming up clutch. So he is 20 now. And if they just could have got that a bit earlier, because it was DiGiovanni didn't pull. Instead they worked at the Hersick with the little mini fade in.
Yeah, they couldn't get him open sooner, and even his shot wasn't open, but a great shot nonetheless.
Yeah, he went on the, he just got it to go there from way beyond the arc, and now it's down by 2. You think they look for the quick steal. If not, they got a foul almost immediately.
I feel like you can't put all your eggs in the steal basket. I think you foul, you're down 2. Hope he misses, call a quick timeout, and then do you take a 2 or a 3? Do you go for the win or the tie? Send it to overtime. Either way, they're going to need a miss from the line, though, by Franklin.
As if they don't get the steal, so we'll see what happens. Either way, it's it's been a team short-handed tonight. Hutch Shorter has not played a lot. Keontae out injured tonight, out with an illness. Schwartz injured. You know, it's just been far from ideal. They've had a lot of injuries throughout this whole year. Problems with COVID, illness, everything. But with the line they put out tonight, undermanned, young. Like I said, a key player is missing. They've been showing up a great fight just to be down by 2 with 6.2 seconds left against this Franklin Warriors team, which is very strong. Second in the Scotland Delaware division. And they haven't been their best in terms of scoring tonight. But still, it's been a great performance from the Red Devils, and they would love to walk away with it with their first home win of the season. It's been 0-3 from home so far. Hersick will guard Isaiah Cotton.
Gotta hurry up
Marsh,
and foul.
and they foul very quickly. Shira saying the clock kept running after the foul.
4.4 left. Any more time would be great for Central if they did stop it late.
So Marsh has not shot in a long time. He has 5 points. They bring in Elijah Brown from Novielli. Remember, has 12 with the 4 threes.
You really need him to miss this first one here. But if he makes both, it's over.
And we'll see what happens. Marsh with the biggest free throws of the night so far. And the first one is good from him. The lead is 3. Darnell Marsh, his biggest point by far of the night, has 6. And the second one is good by Darnell Marsh. The lead is 4. DiGiovanni puts it up. It won't go. And the Red Devils fall 51-54. The defeat is by 4 to the Franklin Warriors, who will improve to 8-4. Central falls to 5-9 now on the season. Another rough defeat for these Red Devils. Showed great fight, but ultimately could not pull it through. That'll do it here for us on HGTV. Thank you for everyone on staff tonight. Bryce, Colin, Frank Machado. Hope you all have a great night, and we will see you next time.